What's up, guys? Robert Welkner here from CoinOpTV, up on the rooftop of the Grove Mall, where I just got out of seeing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie, with my partner in crime, my buddy, a true ninja, Andre, aka Black Nerd Comedy.
I was trying to do my turtle entrance.
There he is, the ground. The ground beneath him is exploding. There's sound effects. There's music swelling.
Give me your camera. You're not supposed to take any pictures of this. Give me your camera. Using my Batman voice.
That's right. True lines from the movie we just saw. So we got out. It's August 2014. A lot of great movies so far this year. And then there's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie that we just saw.
Wait, what does
which
that mean?
I'm not quite sure falls into the great summer movie category.
Okay.
Now Andre's gonna be with me. Like I said, he's a true ninja, so Vanilla Ice is not gonna be hating on this little vlog review. He knows everything about the Turtles. I'm into the classic Turtles. I wanted to see some of that represented, and no spoilers in this review, but the way it starts off is kind of reminding me a little bit of the classic old comic book, the way they kind of told their origins.
Yeah, they try to do a little bit of comic thing, which was nice because it mentioned the Turtles.
Yeah.
And then you got the title, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which mentioned the Turtles. And then
you got Megan Fox. Now, if you're a fan of Megan Fox, this movie is for you.
This is your movie.
Yes.
If you're like, I want April O'Neil to have a film. You know, the Turtles have had their time. I need April O'Neil, the movie.
Now, we should mention we saw in 3D. So there's April O'Neil, Megan Fox.
They had good 3D.
And yeah, the 3D looked okay.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, back on Megan Fox, if you are a Megan Fox fan, 3D Megan Fox in yoga pants, leather spandex pants,
yoga pants?
Skin tight jeans. Oh, we had like 4 or 5 different outfits.
Yeah.
Megan Fox.
Right. Yes. There's a little.
So that was a treat. She is the hottest actress who can't act, in my opinion. There, you know, don't hate, but that's it. But getting back to the Turtles, all year we've been wondering what these turtles are going to look like. Andre and I were talking after the movie. I didn't think they looked that bad. We've been calling them the Bay Turtles, the Ugly Turtles, something like that.
Yeah.
Once we saw them on camera moving around.
Yeah, once they're in action, they're good. Like, you get over it quick. Like, there's still that first, like, oh my god, they're huge. But then it works. For this movie, for the type of movie that this is, it works in that sense. The Turtles, by far, are not the problem with this movie. I'll love to put it at that. All the stuff we've said about how they look, how they act, whatever, trust me, when this thing is over, you're gonna wish you saw them more.
Yeah. It was like 25%, if that, Turtles, 75% Megan, and Will Arnett, unfortunately kind of wasted because he's really funny, talented actor.
Yeah.
Can't really act to CGI turtles in a funny way.
It's that, and I'm seeing it's not even just with this movie. I think this is a common problem I'm seeing lately with comedians in movies, is that you get these directors or writers or whatever, and they get these actors, and they're like, oh, you're funny. Yeah. But it's like, but they're funny because they got good material to work with to begin with, and then they can bounce off of it. But you get these, and this happens. This Will Arnett, Abby Elliott also makes a couple lines in this, and you just kind of see like they gave them nothing. It's just like, you improvise, we got it. We'll just take the best of that, and you know. And so I feel bad because Will Arnett's a very funny dude, and he does as best he could.
Even
best he could.
And on that note, Whoopi Goldberg, a gigantically, enormously talented, awesome female lead in anything or supporting or whatever.
Yeah.
In this,
movies.
She
Jumpin' Jack Flash and freaking Burglar and Sister Act.
Sister Act 2, 1 and 2. One of the better sequels in movie history.
One of the few movies where the sequel's actually better than the original.
Yeah.
Very few
and she kind of pops in a scene, says a couple things, and then back.
You saw Turtles, April? Get out of here.
And that's this Whoopi impression right there. I don't even remember the name of her character.
Bernadette.
Her hair was in 3D, and it just leaped off the screen right into my lap, into my popcorn.
That's it. Get some Whoopi hair on you.
So, I mean, we have to say there was action.
Yeah.
There was some fun to be had.
Yes. Like this review, we've hardly talked about the turtles. Like the movie itself. There's hardly any turtles in this review.
Yeah, there are some turtles in this movie, and the bad guy and the good guy. You know, there are some things happening. There's a lot of
Shredder. There's a Shredder.
So
what was your verdict?
Well, it's a tough one. If I'm very young and I don't really care about plot points and things like that making sense,
yes,
and I just want to see like a lot of action for the sake of action,
yes,
and not to move the story forward and to really think about it,
yeah,
then I would say it's a movie for that type of person. Unfortunately, I'm the kind of guy who will question things, and I like after the movie I was like, Andre, I don't quite understand why that happened. And
can I tell my response?
Andre, I don't understand, why did that particular thing happen in the movie?
Because movie. That's my answer to a lot of this.
Yeah, there was
definitely some snips, some cuts, some reshoots. This was a very doctored film. It's a plastic surgeon had.
It kind of reminded me of, like, you know, in the 80s we had all these Jackie Chan movies where he would go and just film action sequences first, and then when they were done and when he was hospitalized from killing himself halfway through the movie, then they would sort of write a plot and film those little extra scenes and drop those in. And that's what this kind of reminded me of. They're like, well, we got the snow scene and we got this top of the building scene,
yeah.
and then in between that we're gonna
don't
throw
give
some
away
dialogue.
the 2 scenes that the turtles are in.
So, is there anything else you want to add to that?
Yes, this is for kids. I think that's the best way to say it. If you've got children and they're Ninja Turtle fans, they will love this. There are references to various versions of Turtles. I have to say. If you see the first movie, if you see the 1990 movie, you go some familiar territory all throughout the thing, but with a couple of reverses. There's some references to the 80s cartoon. There's some references to the Nickelodeon cartoon. But yeah, this is a kids movie. I think that's the best way to describe it.
Bring your tricks while you're eating it. Because tricks are for kids, and so is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
It is. It's Transformers light. That's probably the best way I can describe it.
And who was involved with this Transformers movie?
Michael Bay, I believe. Who was He's the director, though. But he didn't direct this, Rob. He's the producer, which is why this is a completely different film than the exact same thing that Michael Bay films do. But he's just a producer. He didn't direct it. But you know, it's shorter. It's shorter. It's shorter than Age of Extinction. Yeah. You could actually play this movie twice, and I think you still would be watching Age of Extinction in the same amount of time.
And stick around for that song at the end.
Don't. Love of God.
Alright guys, thanks a bunch for watching our review. Up on the rooftop, we got the LA skyline back there. We got fancy cars. It's free.
Knock, knock, you about to get shell-shocked. Knock, knock, you about to get shell-shocked. That's my crew, my hold them down forever. I got an orange Lamborghini calling Michelangelo with the nunchuck doors and the... You made me do it! Why'd you even mention the song? I can't stand it, but every time I hear it, it gets stuck in my brain.
It's kind of catchy.
It sticks in your brain. Ugh, earworm.
Alright, we're out. Make sure you check out Andre's channel, youtube.com/blacknerdcomedy. And, sub, like, comment. Let us know if you see the movie. We'll see you guys next time.
Knock, knock.
Ninjas out.